What's up, Broncos Country? Ready to feel the ground shake at the mile high? Because our defensive line monster, Zach Allen, just stamped his name on the NFL's top 100 players of 2025 list, coming in strong at number 90. That's right, family. The guy who's making quarterbacks tremble and turning opposing runs to dust is finally getting the respect he deserves. Are you ready to dive deep into this epic achievement and see why Zach is the beating heart of our defense? Then hold on to your helmets, because this video is going to take you right to the middle of the field, where orange and blue shine the brightest. What do you think of this move, Broncos Country? Drop your shout in the comments and let's roll. Denver Broncos family, today's the day to shout loud and wave those orange and blue flags. Our defensive end, Zach Allen, was voted by the NFL players themselves as the 90th best athlete in the league for 2025. This isn't just a personal win, it's a huge pride moment for the whole Broncos fanbase. We're talking about a guy who joined the team in 2023, signed a 3-year contract, and since then has been redefining what it means to be a wall on the defensive line. So let's break down this play and understand why Zach is making so much noise. First, let's rewind and talk about where Zach came from. He spent 4 seasons with the Arizona Cardinals, where he already showed flashes of talent. But Broncos Country, it was here in Denver that he turned into a real monster. In the 2024 season, the guy simply dominated. 8.5 sacks, 65 quarterback pressures. That's right, he led all defensive linemen in the NFL in that stat. And an unstoppable presence against the run. You know that moment when the opposing offense tries to set up a play, but then Zach appears like a lightning bolt and tears it apart? That was routine in 2024, and the league players took notice. What makes Zach so special? It's not just brute strength. Although, let's be honest, the guy is a 6'5", 285-pound machine made to bring down quarterbacks. He's a technique master. Zach studies the game like few others, analyzing every opponent's move, every snap, every tendency. He steps on the field with a plan and executes with surgical precision. And that's not all. He's got that grit we love in Broncos players. He's the type who never gives up on a play, who fights to the end, who leaves everything on the field. Broncos Country. Have you ever seen Zach chasing a running back all the way to the sideline? It's like watching a lion hunt. No one gets away. Let's talk numbers because they tell their own story. In 2024, Zach finished with 21 tackles, 5 of them behind the line of scrimmage, showing he not only pressures the quarterback but also shuts down the run. And there's more. He played nearly 90% of the defensive snaps that season. That's endurance, dedication. The guy who carries the team when the battle's heating up. And family, it's not just about stats, it's about impact. When Zach's on the field, opponents change their game plan. They avoid his side, try double blocks, and yet he still finds a way to get to the quarterback. He's the kind of player who makes the offense lose sleep. And check this out, Broncos Country. This top 100 honor is even more special because the voters are the NFL players themselves. It's not some analyst sitting in a chair, not some random algorithm. It's the guys who face Zach on the field, who feel his pressure every snap, saying, "This guy is different." That's pure respect, and that's why we're so proud. Just imagine the opposing quarterback, sweating, staring at Zach across the line, knowing the next play could end with him on the ground. That's what makes Zach one of the best, and now the whole world is seeing it. But not everything's perfect, family. Despite all this dominance, Zach got snubbed from the 2025 Pro Bowl. What? 65 quarterback pressures, leading the league, and no Pro Bowl invite? That smells like injustice. I want to know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did Zach deserve that spot or not? Were the voters sleeping? Because in my view, he's playing at an all-pro level, and 2025 could be the year he shuts everyone up. Now, let's talk about the impact on our team. Having a player in the top 100 chosen by his opponents, sends a clear message. The Broncos are back with a vengeance. Our defense, led by guys like Zach, finished 2024 as the second best in the league in total sacks. That's no coincidence. It's the result of a defensive line playing hungry, with the help of brilliant minds like pass rush consultant B.T. Jordan, who's turning our defenders into pressure machines. And Zach is the engine driving it all. He doesn't just make plays. He raises the level of everyone around him. When he's bringing down the quarterback, the linebackers get more freedom. The cornerbacks get more time to cover. It's a domino effect that makes our defense feared. And one more thing we can't ignore. Zach is a leader. Off the field, he's the guy who rallies the team in the locker room, sets the example in the gym, keeps focus even when the game's tough. On the field, he's the first to lift team morale after a tough play. That's the Broncos spirit, family. He's the kind of player who makes us believe the Super Bowl isn't just a dream, but a reachable goal. Speaking of which, there are already talks about a possible contract extension that could make Zach one of the highest-paid defensive tackles in the league. And you, Broncos Country, do you think he deserves it? I think so, but I want to hear your opinions in the comments. This achievement also opens an interesting discussion. Who else from the Broncos might make the top 100? Our defense is full of talent. Could our quarterback show up on the list with a breakout 2025 season? Or maybe one of our cornerbacks playing at an elite level? The season's coming, and with Zach leading the line, I feel like we're building something big. Broncos Country, can you feel this energy? I see a team ready to battle anyone in the league on equal footing. And let's talk about the future. Zach's 28, in his prime, and with the progress he showed from 2023 to 2024, 2025 could be even more insane. Imagine him hitting 10-plus sacks, leading the league in pressures again, and maybe bringing a division title to Denver? I know you're like me, dreaming of that moment when Mile High explodes with joy as our defense holds down a crucial game. Zach is the kind of player who can make that happen. Finally, family, this news is a reminder of how much our defense is growing. A few years ago, we were searching for identity, but now we have a unit that instills fear, that plays with passion, that represents what it means to be Broncos Country. And Zach Allen is the symbol of all that. Grit, technique, leadership, and a love for the game that's contagious. So let's celebrate this achievement and start counting down the days to the 2025 season. Broncos Country, if you're as hyped as I am about Zach Allen making the top 100, then you can't miss any of our videos. Subscribe to the channel right now to stay up to date on every news, analysis, and epic moment of our favorite team. This is where the Denver Broncos family comes together to cheer, discuss, and dream about the next plays. Hit the bell, call your fan friends, and let's make this channel grow like our defense. I'm counting on you, all right? Look, family, I'll be honest. Zach Allen is making me dream big. He's already one of the league's best, but I feel 2025 is the year he'll truly explode. Imagine the guy getting 12 sacks, leading the defense in the playoffs, and maybe even being named All-Pro. He's got everything for that. Talent, dedication, and that fire in his eyes we all love. What do you think? Will Zach climb even higher on the top 100 next year? Or maybe bring home a bigger award for Denver? Drop your opinion in the comments. I want to see the fan base on fire. So, Broncos Country, what do you think about Zach Allen's achievement? Proud like me? Leave your thoughts here. Who else from the Broncos deserves to be in the top 100? What do you expect from Zach in 2025? And of course, don't forget to drop that like, share this video with the whole Denver Broncos family, and subscribe so you don't miss any play. Until the next video, and as always, go Broncos!